Hello, everybody. This is Darren Redmond on Wednesday, June 20th, 2018 for Redmond's Wrap Up, brought to you by FHT Sports. I want to talk to you about two different acronyms that sort of mean the same thing. A lot of people right now, you're off season, whether it's off season for football or basketball or volleyball or hockey, or you're getting ready for the upcoming season. The mental game is so tough, not just knowing what to do on the field. And that's a whole different issue. It's so important, and because that ties into what I want to talk about. But just the mental game where people try to get into your head, and don't ever let anybody live in your head rent-free. You know, there are two types of people that do this. Okay, what they want to try to do is even before competition begins, before tryouts begin, whether it's travel hockey, whether it's baseball, football, whatever the sport is, wrestling, they try to get inside your head. A lot of times they do it without even speaking to you. If you're at a training facility and somebody is doing something, say, on the elliptical or on the treadmill or whatever, they're trying to say to you, I'm better than you. Look out for me. You can't do what I can do. Ignore those people. Study your sport. Know what to do on the field of play or on the pitch, and you'll be way ahead of the game. There's two types of people that we used to give them awards. When I played at Brooklyn College, Kingsmen, and please, it's the Kingsmen. When we played, it was the Brooklyn College Kingsmen, and they would name the Kingsmen because back in where the college is, the King's troops during the Revolutionary War used to actually parade ground and do marching there, and there was the Battle of Brooklyn right there. That's why they're called the Kingsmen. Anyway, during my time with the Brooklyn College Kingsmen, coaching and playing, we used to have terms for some people. They were an A.P.P. or A.G. That guy's an A.G. That guy's an A.G. right there. Or A.P.P. That's an A.P.P. guy. He gets the A.P.P. award. Most of you probably know what an A.P.P. is, or an A.G. Okay? A.P.P. is all practice player. That's somebody who when they're in practice, boy, they could cut through the hole. They run, they jump, they get it all done. They look really slick. They got the best, of everything they're wearing, and they look real good. And they got people who support them, and that's a good thing. And they just brag about how great they are in practice. You see how fast he ran. You see how high he jumped. You see him be able to do this or this, this or this. Or she was able to drive the ball up the middle. She drove the lane. She can do all A.P.P. Or they're A.G. They win the award. Here's the award. Right here. Here's the award. The A.G. award. A.P.P. is all practice player. A.G. award is they're all gym. I'm all gym. Get them out in the field to play when they got to think on their feet. When someone is going to hit them with some authority. Then, you know what? They turtle up, a lot of these people. They turtle up. It's easier to try to get into your head than actually perform on the field. Now, if they're a teammate of yours, you got to help them along. But if not, you forget about them. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about what you see in the gym. It means nothing. Don't ignore it, but don't focus on it. You focus on getting faster. You focus on getting quicker. You focus on reading your receiving tree. You focus on how to get open, how to move off of a check to deliver a pass, where to shoot. Give you a great example. I was never the fastest player in the world, far from it. But I was one of the quickest. Now, there's a difference. We'll get into more detail about this another time between speed and quickness. If you don't know the difference, it's a big thing. If you know what you need to do on a play, you're going to be real quick. Speed is just a microcosm of hard work, heredity, and form. Quickness is knowing what you're doing and confident to do it. So I've seen it in hockey, for example. Somebody who is really, not the fastest skater in the world, but really quick to the puck because they have an understanding of where the puck is going and how to get there quicker than somebody who just has raw natural speed. So remember, A.P.P., forget about the old practice players. Just ignore them. Let them run into the wall until they come to help them out. If they're a teammate, you help them out. Or the A.G. She's A.G., man. She's all gym. He's all A.P.P., and somebody might be fast, but are they quick? Can they make a decision right away? You got to be quick in your decisions, right? You're a quarterback. You got your check downs. Got to hit it. Got to do it. With me, when I played offensive line, you get into the hole, I got to get into that hole quick, and I got to make sure that that hole is there for my running back to get through. I'm gonna beat you there because I know where I'm going, but I'm not gonna look like I'm gonna be going in that certain position. I want you to be slow because you might not realize where I'm going. I don't want you figuring it out. Anyway, I don't want to be redundant. But as you start training for next season or mid-season, forget about the person who's all gym, got the best clothes on, this or that. Forget about the A.P.P, all practice play. Man, you had to see him. I'm really worried. I haven't been on this team before, and in practice, there's somebody that's, how are they doing in live scrimmaging? And if they are scrimmaging live, are they scrimmaging with their friends who might be laying back a little bit? My dad, God rest his soul, used to say, because I used to do some sparring or whatever, you don't know how tough somebody is when they have to make a decision after getting punched in the mouth. If they've never been punched in the mouth, metaphorically speaking, in whatever sport you're playing, I think you understand what I mean, then forget about the rest of the stuff. Because fear makes cowards out of everybody. You want to see somebody slow up? When they're afraid to get hit by a check. You want to see somebody slow up? When they're afraid with a midfielder in soccer, she's going to come in, she's going to lay him out, legally. All ball. You want to see somebody go from, a great, unbelievable ability to catch a ball to dinosaur arms? Tyrannosaurus Rex arms? Let him go over the middle, get popped. I got a guy that I used to play, two guys that used to play linebacker with me, Lenny Suma and Brian Soule. They made a lot of people who looked like they were great in pregame. They were A.P.P players by the halftime because Brian Soule and Lenny Suma would knock the snot out of them legally. So don't worry about the people in the gym and how many reps they're doing and wearing their little brother's T-shirt. You just go out there and do the best you can. This is Darren Redmond for Redmond's Wrap Up. Remember, the best person you could be is just be you and go work real hard. And remember, toughness ain't the gym. Toughness is on the field.